Hi all. In this video, we will discuss about TestNG DataProviders. Right? A data provider in TestNG is used to uh, supply multiple sets of data to a single test method. Right? Instead of writing separate test cases, the same test can run multiple times with different inputs. This is very useful for data-driven testing and helps to reduce code duplication while increasing test coverage. Right? So this concept is very important because you can run multiple data sets in same uh, test case, right? We'll see how to do that, right? So I have already created a class called DataProvider demo, and the method is my details test, and I make it as a test method through TestNG annotation. Sorry, at test annotation from TestNG, right? So now you can see that that my details test is expecting two parameters, right? One is name and other one is address, right? uh, so then I can create a separate method which is my data provider method. How can I do that? So public, right, void data provider is my method name, right? Then here so this should not be void because data provider is always returning 2D object array, right? One array is one data set. So likewise you may have multiple data sets, so that's the reason why we use 2D array. So in here how can we say that this is data provider? Through the TestNG, so we can annotate it as at data provider. Through the add data provider annotation, once you make it a data provider, so you can see that white getting red color line. So data provider must return either an array or iterator, right? So you need to say this is object 2D array, right? Object 2D array. Then you can return new object 2D, right? So this is the way you can define that. Okay. um, so in here to the test method, you need to say, hey, I'm using this data provider, this is my data provider name, right? So in here you can say data provider, right? Data provider equal, you need to give the data provider name. So this is my data provider, so you can just copy it and paste it here. Then once you run this test method, that test method knows that test method needs to take the data from this specific data provider, which is this data provider, right? Then we'll see the result, right? Before that I need to pass kind of yeah, it should be like this, right? We need to pass the real data set, right? So how can we do that? We can say like object object 2D array, right? Rr equal new object then we can say like name we can say like Patel. So I can put address as India, right? Then another data set. So the reason we used to provide multiple data sets, isn't it? So then we can say Nimal from Sri Lanka, uh, so another name you can say John, right? John from UK, right? So likewise, uh, you can provide multiple data sets. So instead of returning this thing, I'll just put my ARR, right? So now you know that ARR will return uh, local area redundant. Okay. Yeah, you can just directly return this one, right? Instead of putting this, you can say return. Okay. Okay. um, right now, I will run this method and we'll see the output, right? Okay, I'm going to run this. Here you can see that that same data, the same test is run 3 times, right? Which gives with 3 data sets, right? uh, Sorry, I have forgotten to put a space here. Here name Patel, address India, name Nimal, address Sri Lanka, name John, address UK. uh, so so this is the importance of this data provider thing, right? So in another word, right, why we use data providers, right? So you need to take the data from somewhere, because for each and every test methods, you do not hard code the data providers like this way, right? Instead of, you can take the data from somewhere like Excel file, JSON file, whatever file, right? So you can save the data here, the data there, and then you can read it and take the data, and you can return it as a 2D object, right? From the data provider method.